I don't believe in ghosts. There's nothing you can say that will change my mind. Someone broke into Jim's house while he was away on holiday. They took his television and hi-fi system. A cyclist collided with a car in the city centre today. The cyclist fell off, but he wasn't badly hurt. Jason and Fiona have invited us to their engagement party next Saturday. Helen insisted on going to the top of the hill, even though it was raining and the rest of us were tired. Nigel bumped into the gate as he was reversing the car out of the drive. Jeremy doesn't spend much on clothes. He's not very interested in fashion. We divided the birthday cake into equal parts and had a piece each. One day, scientists will succeed in finding a cure for malaria. At the start of the expedition, all the climbers were supplied with a mobile phone to use if they ever became lost. We need a qualified interpreter who can translate from German into English. I don't know what happened to my hat. I had it with me a few moments ago, and now I can't find it.
How's Jack?
He's fine, thanks. He's living in London at the moment.
Many businesses aren't doing very well. My own business isn't growing fast enough. Are you writing to Sally? Say hello from me if you are. Is Dr. Moore teaching here this term, or is she in America?
I want to phone Paul and Sarah at Jack's house. Do you have his number?
Yes, but they aren't staying with Jack tonight. They're at Tom's house.
How are you today? Are you starting to feel better? Yes, thanks. Tell me what you want from the supermarket. I'm making a shopping list. The roads are getting more dangerous because there are more cars on them.
Could I watch something on another channel?
Sure. I'm not watching that programme.
Please don't eat all the ice cream. I need some tomorrow.
We aren't eating it all. Just a bit.
Helen, this is my cousin Greg. He's a maths student.
Hello, Greg. Where are you doing your degree?
At London University. We're working very hard this week to get everything ready for the conference on Monday.
Lucy isn't here, I'm afraid. She's playing tennis.
We aren't learning much in our history class, so we're worried about the exam next month.
We're buying lots of things for our new house at the moment, so we don't have any money for anything else. My grandparents are getting very old. They don't go out very often now. Why are those policemen outside the hospital? What are they doing? 2 of my friends are driving round Australia this year. They want to see everything. I'm not using my computer today, so you can have it. The sun isn't shining at all. The sky is completely covered in cloud.
Traffic problems are increasing because more people have cars now.
Dan isn't working here this summer. He's got another job at the sports centre. My job is changing a lot. It's starting to be much more interesting.
What perfume are you wearing? It smells wonderful.
Yesterday, I bought a beautiful new wooden table for the lounge.
We had some delicious hot Italian soup to eat in the restaurant. I saw an unusual old glass bottle this morning in a shop. Can you pass me that big black plastic box, please? What do you think of these red Spanish leather boots? Do they suit me?
Simon really likes beautiful old Japanese paintings. He thinks they are wonderful.
Have you seen my small, square cotton handkerchief anywhere?
Why don't you ever wear those nice new black sunglasses you got for your birthday?
Kevin is really tall, with lovely big blue eyes.
They found the bookshop in a long, narrow, noisy street in the centre of the city.
They bought a beautiful old English farmhouse in the countryside.
Oscar was a large, young, black dog with lots of energy. It is very frustrating when the computer you are working on crashes all the time.
We felt very proud to have the President stay in our hotel.
Why does John look unhappy?
His bike was stolen yesterday.
Will you please be quiet? I'm trying to listen to the radio. Please talk quietly in the library. People are reading.
I wish I could afford to go on holiday, said Rachel unhappily. Helen was very frustrated when she couldn't find her car keys anywhere in the house.
Our local football team played badly last month. They lost every match. This apple tastes bad. How old is it? Jason has a good voice. He can sing very well. Dan was tired after a long day at work, so he went to bed early.
The ground looks wet this morning. It rained last night.
What was the party like?
It was great. I really enjoyed myself. Although everyone agreed it wasn't her fault, Beth still blamed herself for the accident. Harold hurt himself yesterday when he fell off a ladder. An old people's home is a place where nurses look after elderly people who cannot look after themselves. When Tom saw how expensive the classes were, he decided to teach himself woodwork rather than go on a course. Gilly and Sarah are only 3 years old, but they always want to dress themselves. If you want people to understand what you are saying, then you have to express yourself clearly. I don't think we've met. Please let me introduce myself. I'm Anne. The barbecue is very hot. Be careful you don't burn yourselves, everyone. The comedy programme was so funny we couldn't stop ourselves laughing. This cake is delicious. Can I have some more? Of course. Help yourself. We couldn't speak Russian, so we made ourselves understood by using sign language. Tim and Simon blamed each other for the accident. Keith didn't know who to believe. To save money, Julie and Sam painted the kitchen themselves. Diane and John phone each other every day when John is away on business. We're going out to a party now. See you later. OK, enjoy yourselves. My brother Darren lives 300 miles away, so we only see each other about once a year. The water was so clear we could see ourselves in the reflection. The company directors asked Fiona to manage the new project because they didn't have time to do it themselves. Anne and Jim didn't like each other at first, but now they're married. We all have a responsibility to help people less fortunate than ourselves. Once Joe and Lisa had opened the ice cream, they ate it all. They couldn't stop themselves. Why aren't James and Helen speaking to each other? I don't know. Perhaps they had an argument. Don't play with matches, children, or you'll burn yourselves.